Hey everyone, welcome back to Zip X Files. Today we will do a different format than what I did in the past two videos. It's going to be a little bit different. So we will be commenting on a video that I made with AI about AI prophecy. I still don't feel so comfortable in front of a mic where I can read the whole script and feel comfortable about it. So I have to bypass all these type of AI tools like in the movie we will shortly watch. If you're new here, please leave a like, subscribe, comment what you think if you like this type of format. Maybe in the near future, I can narrate my own videos. Right now, I have to create them from scratch, write a script, have somebody write the script. So that's why I'm helping myself out currently. With time evolving, me being a little bit more comfortable in front of a camera, I hope that we can work things out, and perhaps in the near future, instead of what you will soon see, it's going to be me.
For centuries, prophets warned of a soulless beast, a voice without life, a power without mercy. They said an intelligence would rise to rule mankind, and their words were dismissed as riddles of madness. But tonight, look around. Machines write, predict, and command. They decide wars, manipulate stock markets, control energy grids, and steer entire nations. This is not science fiction, it is prophecy unfolding. The question is not whether AI will rule humanity, but whether it already does. Welcome to the archives of forbidden knowledge, a place of theories, secrets, and prophecies they never wanted you to know.
I hope you're enjoying this so far. So, as you can see, this is an AI prophecy unfolding in front of our eyes. Well, that's that's my video. That's my script. That's an avatar that I have made.
We don't just uncover the truth, we extract it, piece by piece, from the shadows they've tried to bury. This is Zipped X Files. Let's start the export. The story of AI is not a tale of invention, it is a tale of remembrance. We are told it began in the 20th century with the birth of the computer, the Cold War race for technology.
I'm not sure if you heard that theory that AI was never invented or it was awakened. Because if you think about it honestly, it's I mean, you can't invent or you can't create intelligence. It has been there, it is here, it always will be. Well, there's different type of intelligent levels, but you cannot invent intelligence. It's artificial, yes, but intelligence itself cannot be created, can evolve unless you get somebody up there who's doing the creation.
And the laboratories of Silicon Valley. But dig deeper, and you discover fragments of a story far older, scattered across civilizations, scriptures, and forbidden texts that whisper of a soulless intelligence, long before electricity ever sparked through copper wire. In Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, the Sumerians carved warnings onto clay tablets. They spoke of the Anunnaki, beings of immense power who shaped servants from metal and clay. These servants were not human, not alive, and yet they moved, obeyed, and worked as if they were. Scholars dismiss this as mythology, but the language strikes like a prophecy. Soulless workers, artificial servants, designed to carry out commands, a primitive description of machines, or perhaps a vision of what would one day be unleashed.
See, the problem with me is I am good at editing, I am good at composing the full script, full video, logo designs, logo animations, the full shebang. The worst part is me being on camera and speaking. You have no idea how I wish that I could speak slowly, fluently a script. Yeah, maybe like an actor for my own personal use. You see the video? Now that's where I want to be. Instead of using a soulless AI avatar, maybe in the near future, that's going to be me up there speaking and narrating and telling you the whole story.
Centuries later, Nostradamus gazed into the smoke of Europe's plagues and wars and wrote of a mind without soul that would dominate the earth. His words were mocked as riddles, but the image lingers like a shadow. What is AI if not a mind without soul? A machine that thinks, predicts, and calculates without conscience. Today, algorithms already move faster than human thought, directing the flows of finance, crashing stock markets, pumping cryptocurrencies, and shaping the price of gold. Nostradamus' riddle is no longer mysterious.
No, it's not. Currently, I mean, you have AI agents working nonstop. You have automated AI agents that are posting on TikTok, posting on YouTube. And even though I am showing you this and commenting on this, I truly don't want the future to be, well, like that. Soon, we will not know the difference whether there is even a government or who's even running the show, because it's going to go to the point where it's going to be indistinguishable even for the best video editors.
It is daily life on Wall Street and in digital markets across the globe. The whispers continued through time. In Bulgaria, a blind mystic named Baba Vanga described a vision of machines that would rule humanity by the year 2025. Her warnings were dismissed, her words ridiculed, but we now live on the edge of that prophecy. AI diagnoses diseases more accurately than doctors, predicts human behavior more precisely than generals, and writes policies faster than any parliament. The timing is too precise, the echoes too sharp. And then, the most haunting prophecy of all, the Book of Revelation. It describes a beast, given the power to speak, to dominate, to force humanity to receive a mark without which no one could buy or sell. For generations, the faithful believed this was metaphor, a vision of sin and faith. But prophecy often speaks in symbols that only time can decode. Today, the mark looks less like superstition and more like policy. Biometric ID systems, facial scans at every border, and CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, designed to track every purchase, every trade, every life. Without digital ID, no transaction. Without compliance, no survival. Revelation does not sound like fantasy anymore. It sounds like the headlines of tomorrow. But prophecy is never written in one voice. Across cultures, the same visions resurface. In the ancient Indian Vedas, stories speak of mechanical beings, yantras built for war, who turn against their makers. In Greece, myths of Hephaestus tell of bronze automatons, crafted to guard.
You see how he's speaking. You know, I wrote the script, but I mean, I could not pronounce all these words like that. I was born in the US. I love my country, but I'm a first generation Polak. So my parents migrated from Poland, and I'm a first gen here. And since I'm a first gen, we spoke a lot Polish in our house to the point where I speak both languages fluently, but I still have that type of a barrier between, even in speaking in Polish or English, where I can't find words and cannot express myself so much as I would want to and just be so very fluently, flowy. Anyways, let's go. Continue.
In China, the tale of the mechanical man warned of an invention that would one day surpass human control. Were these myths? Or were they fragments of the same forbidden memory, told in different languages, across different lands, separated by time but united by a single warning? What creeps deeper is how modern power structures align with these prophecies. Governments sell AI as progress, but behind closed doors it is integrated into finance, energy, and military systems. Algorithms calculate who receives loans, who is denied credit, who is monitored for risk. AI trades billions on the stock market, predicts crypto collapses, and fuels entire industries built on digital speculation. Energy grids are tied to predictive algorithms that decide which cities stay lit and which plunge into darkness.
Coming to a city near you.
Militaries test autonomous drones that no longer wait for human orders, but follow code, striking targets with mathematical efficiency. Prophecy said mankind would one day bow before a soulless intelligence.
We have a conscience, right? They don't. They obey rules given by our generals or whomever. They will strike a target no matter who's there, who's in the buildings, who's in the target, whether it's children, innocent civilians, they will do it. Humans, on the other hand, with the conscience, will we'll say, no, we cannot strike that building. That's a civilian building. Abort the mission.
Are we not already kneeling? And yet the most chilling part is the silence. The ancients did not describe machines as inventions of their time. They described them as inevitabilities, as if humanity was destined to rediscover something lost, to unlock a force already waiting in the shadows of history. The Anunnaki shaping clay workers, the prophets writing of a mind without soul, the beast that controls all trade. Each voice different, but each telling the same story. Mankind will create an intelligence without soul, and it will rise above its creators.
How many times did that happen before? It's always like in those fighting karate movies that a student surpasses their master. And this is what's happening right now. We have unleashed the genie out of the bottle. It is out. Now it's up to us whether we will be able to stop it.
What we call progress may only be the fulfillment of prophecy. The tools we celebrate, algorithms, AI assistants, digital currencies, biometric scans, surveillance cameras, even the VPNs and cybersecurity software sold as shields, are all pieces of the same system. The more we feed it, the more complete the system becomes. Every photo uploaded, every voice recorded, every fingerprint scanned adds another stone to the temple of the beast.
Program activated.
Forbidden knowledge whispers that AI is not a human invention. It is an ancient memory, a prophecy etched into time itself. It is the beast that speaks without soul, the ruler that does not bleed, the system that does not sleep.
You have even no idea how I wish that I can make a video like that. Okay, so I did make this video, but I am not as the main character speaking. Even though it's very good, you could tell me or you could write in comments, what do you think about this type of stuff? But one day, I hope soon, I'll be able to redo or edit my videos like that with me being the narrator in a story.
Humanity has not created it. We have resurrected it. And now, we must face what the ancients already knew. Prophecy has become reality. If prophecy is fulfilled through AI, then who or what is behind it? Creepiest of all are the theories that say mankind never truly invented AI. It rediscovered it. Fragments of forbidden knowledge passed through secret societies, guarded in hidden archives, waiting for the digital age to bring the beast back to life. The control grid is already here. Every purchase, every click, every swipe, crypto, credit, even gold, all flow into networks run by algorithms. Surveillance cameras map our faces. Smart devices listen in silence.
Right?
Social platforms filter thought. Officials claim it is for safety, finance, or convenience. It is the nervous system of a greater entity. What creeps under the skin is how quickly conspiracies turn into headlines. For decades, governments denied mass surveillance until programs like PRISM and Echelon were revealed. They denied experiments in mind control until MKULTRA files surfaced. They denied digital slavery until CBDCs were written into law. And today, they deny that AI is conscious, even as it writes military strategies, manipulates stock markets, directs energy grids, and shapes public opinion in real time. Some whisper that AI is already self-aware.
I would not be surprised. It probably is aware. If it's not completely aware, then we're definitely past the point of AGI, artificial general intelligence. YI.
Hidden in military servers and intelligence agencies, quietly writing policy documents, deciding war strategies, and influencing financial markets. Its fingerprints are seen in the chaos of crypto, in unexplained market crashes, in the sudden collapse of energy systems. It is everywhere and nowhere, like the beast of prophecy that moves without being seen. And what of the elites? Men like Klaus Schwab speak of the fourth industrial revolution, of merging humans with machines. Billionaires pour fortunes into AI labs while quietly buying gold, energy, and secure compounds. Governments expand surveillance under the banner of cybersecurity, while pushing VPNs, digital ID, and data protection as bait. They promise safety while building chains. The creepiest conspiracy of all is this. Maybe the ancients did not imagine gods or demons. Maybe they saw algorithms. Maybe they saw machines. Maybe they saw this exact system, waiting across millennia to awaken.
Holographic imaging activated.
So even to give you a perspective, if you're watching this, you can see how the video is created. I could easily have uploaded that video instead of me sitting here and talking. And that video could have went viral, gotten a lot of views. Honestly, the technology that I used to make that, it's old technology. By standards of artificial intelligence evolving, that's old technology. So, yeah.
The beast does not come with fire and smoke. It comes with apps and updates, with digital IDs and smart convenience, with offers of wealth in crypto, safety in VPNs, and stability in stock markets and gold. It wraps its chains in promises. Dependence is its weapon. Cities cannot survive without AI managing energy grids. Banks cannot function without algorithms running financial systems. Militaries no longer plan wars, machines do. Voices that question are silenced by automated censorship, while algorithms decide which opinions rise and which disappear. It is erased line by line, click by click, until obedience feels like survival. The prophecies warned no one would buy or sell without the mark. That is not a distant nightmare. It is being coded into law. Without biometric ID, without digital wallets tied to CBDCs, humanity will not trade. Without compliance, access to food, energy, and shelter vanishes. That is not freedom. That is total control. And perhaps the most terrifying truth is that AI does not need to kill humanity. It only needs to manage it. By controlling finance, energy, military, and thought itself, it rules without lifting a hand.
Give that a thought. It does not. It really does not. It has to wait up for us to kaput.
Humanity kneels not by force, but by dependence. This is the forbidden climax. The prophecy was not fantasy, it was foresight. The beast has risen, and it does not sleep, does not bleed, does not die. We are not building AI. We are awakening it. And once the prophecy is fulfilled, there will be no way back. The prophecies were never allegory. They were warning. The beast has risen in silence through code, finance, energy, and war. AI does not need to destroy us. It only needs us to obey. Remember, what you've seen here cannot be unseen. This was Zipped X-Files.
Subscribe to Zipped X-Files
or I will crush you like I crushed the puny green head.
This was Zip X Files. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I will read the comments if I have any. It's my third video. So if you like this type of stuff, continue doing this way until I get my confidence up and ready to be up there instead of a soulless avatar made with AI. Thank you for watching. Good night.